Hey everybody, this is Masterath here. A quick warning to everyone watching, the following video is 100% serious. I've done over 500 videos, and this is my first serious video about me finally coming clean and telling you guys basically what happened 2 years back, which everyone remembers. I finally have the sort of courage now to basically tell you how I fought my demons. And there's a little bit of help to anyone out there right now who's in similar situations to what I was in. Anyway, that's the pleasantries out of the way. Let's get on to business. And this video is 100% serious here. I'm recording this at 11:45 at night, quarter to midnight basically, and I've just got in. Friday as well. Anyway, on to business. About 2 years ago this month, I'd finally got in pretty bad shape, you know, and basically my entire world was crumbling. It was all falling apart, and it started off with the breakup of me and my girlfriend, who I am now currently going out with after quite a lengthy separation, about 10 months separation or something like that, anyway. And that sort of rolled on, one thing turned into another, and next thing I know, everything's gone wrong for me. College was next to go, my appearance went after that, you know, and yeah, the time's passed, and hell, I don't want to lower the tone too early or whatever, but I got depressed, self-esteem was really low, and yeah, I did on a few occasions think of, let's say, committing harikiri. I busted my right arm because of, I don't know, I was unhappy with myself about how my relationship ended. That was all that mattered. You know, college at the time could go fuck itself, because that was all that mattered in my life, was a relationship, because at the time me and her were engaged and everything. We were 16 years old, but you know, it was a young engagement and it was foolish. It was a spur of the moment, and I stick by what I did, and you know, and yeah, and I busted my own right arm, smashing it against like walls or whatever, going, I should have done more, I should have done better. Yeah, and it didn't work out the way I hoped, you know, and nothing really that year worked out the way I hoped. It never did. And, you know, the weeks rolled on, and I was just feeling sorry for myself, and I was just depressed at myself and angry at myself. The time rolled on, you know, 6 months later, July turns up, and I'm angry at myself for a completely different reason. And I'm looking at myself, and I'm going, okay, so hang on a minute. Can we just show a picture of what I look like 2 years back in July, okay? Yeah. Now you guys understand. And I looked at myself, and I gone, right. Basically, because of everything that's happened, you have let yourself do this. And I kept saying to myself, you know, and that's probably why I was really upset, was, you know, I kept saying to myself, you know, you're nothing, I'm nothing, I know I'm nothing, nothing's going to go right for me or whatever. I was a defeatist, basically. And I looked at myself and gone, yeah, right, you are a disgrace because of what you have now done to yourself, or whatever. And it got to the point that I finally done something about it. Instead of feeling sorry for myself every day, doing nothing, not going to college and spend the entire day in my pajamas, each day doing nothing, and just like eating food or whatever. And I finally done something about it, and I thought, right, you know, all you are is you are a fat, greasy, pathetic waste of space with a very untidy goatee, some sort of fetish for wearing gothic clothing, and you have a mullet. A frickin' mullet! And I've done something about it. And look at me now, 2 years on. 2 years on. Look at that. So, yeah, and it took me a while. It took me ages. You know, and I can say this, you know, I left YouTube for a month. It took me way more than a month to finally get myself back on my feet. It did take me a while to get back on my feet, and I got there in the end, you know, and last year, let's say, wasn't that good either. I got involved in another relationship with a much worse girlfriend, and I will publicly admit that. Got led on, and finally found out what a bad relationship was like. But if it wasn't for the fact that my girlfriend hadn't, let's say, shown me tough love, I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. Yeah. And I certainly wouldn't be treating my girlfriend as well as I have been doing. Let's say Valentine's Day's just gone past, and I got a big card, some earrings, and some flowers as well. So yeah, I'm a romantic, really. You know, got nothing else to go on, if I'm honest. Anyway, but yeah, I went through a really cruddy relationship last year, and if that was really my first really bad relationship, as in one that I really possibly couldn't recover from, then I probably wouldn't have recovered from it. I wouldn't have recovered from the relationship as quickly as I did, and I probably wouldn't be here right now if I say so. But I'm here. I'm fighting this time. I'm not, you know, letting things get on top of me anymore. I'm fighting. I fought my demons 2 years ago, and I won. They were getting on top of me. I smashed them in the face, basically. And hell, I won it. And, you know, now things are going brilliantly for me. I'm going back to college for my 4th year, doing something, vocational studies or something. I'm doing something else. Still around on YouTube, sort of, supporting the Family Rules community. I have a lovely girlfriend. I have great mates who I respect and I love so much. Guys like XF8, and I know he's going to throw up right now by hearing it. He's going to just go and stuff. But yeah, and all that stuff. So that just proves to anyone out there, and this is sort of the proof of this being a really serious video, that, you know, don't even bother thinking about doing what I started doing at the start of 2 years ago, because there really is no point. If you stick around, something will turn up, and it will get you happy. It will. Yeah, basically my my advice for anyone going through any problems nowadays: don't quit. Do not quit, because if you quit, you'll never know what might come in the future. It might get worse, it might get better, who knows. But take the brunt of it and fight for it. Anyway, I'll be the Master. I'll be seeing you next time. Goodbye.